Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. We've got another showcase for you today, and the first one we're doing out of the two new EZAs for the Hellfighter and the other Android 17 unit. We've got the trench coat. We've got the one that's got the drip. You know, the bandana around the neck, the trench coat. He's got his jeans tucked into his socks. He's got all types of drip. Now, I do want to quickly say there is works, like building works going on my next door neighbor's house again. So if you can hear like drilling and banging, etc., I apologize. I don't think you can hear it. I hope you don't hear it. If you can, again, I do apologize. There's not too much I can really do about it. So we're just going to have to move. We're just going to have to push on. But yeah, I just finished EZAing him this morning. I haven't started the next one yet, but I'll probably have that done by either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, we're back on the Androids team. Once again, we're going to try and avoid majority of the rotation with Android 13, because of course he does support Android units. But then I was looking at a lot of the Android units yesterday, especially after the new EZAs. A lot of the Android units just have supports in their passives anyway, including in this guy. Like, he just gives all allies key +2 and attack and defense +25%, and so does the Hellfighter one, which I actually really do rate about the Androids team, which is really nice. But you know, for showcases, it does kind of make it a little bit of a pain, considering you want to see what they can do without support. But I like how there's quite a self-sustaining, synergistic team. It just works. So yeah, if you have used the both EZAs for both new Android 17 EZAs, do let me know down in the comments. Who do you prefer? Do you prefer the one with more defense, the one with more attack? Do you like them both? Let me know down in the comments what you think, but we're going to hop into a Dokkan event and see what he can do. Okay, so we are in the Goku event. You know, got to be keeping hold of that valuable stamina so we can grind the second Android 17 EZA. Well, I just once again want to apologize for like the noise you may hear. Like, they're drilling right now, and I just hope you can't hear it, but there's not much else I can do. So yeah, so we have them on rotation immediately. We do have the majority of the links active, apart from Fear and Faith and the Innocence. I'm pretty sure Fear and Faith is that key link? Yeah, it's a key link, and then the other one's the Innocence, which is an extra attack plus 10%. So we do have the majority of our links active right now. We are also getting the additional defense plus 170% because there is another ally whose name includes 17 attacking in the same turn, which is actually both of these. As long as the name includes as 17, Android 17, you're good. There's no specific unit. So singular Android 17 units or individual Android 17 units count, and so does, for example, LR Android 16, 17, and 18, and also, for example, the AGL one, LR Android in 17 and 18. That includes in the name. So we have almost all the links active. In Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Nightmare, Infinite Energy, Fierce Battle. So that means we're getting an extra 10% from Android Assault. We're getting key +2 from Twin Terrors. We're getting an extra 10% from attack plus 10% from Nightmare. We're getting key +2 from Infinite Energy and attack plus 15% from Fierce Battle. We're on a 245k attack stat. Bearing in mind we are getting attack plus 40% from the LR Fizz Androids. But even without the 40%, the attack we immediately have on turn 1 would actually still be very nice. But the defense, however, is amazing. Having literally just scraping over 200k defense, you know, turn 1 is really good. I know you need to have another 17, you know, unit attacking in the same turn, but on an Androids team, that's really not difficult. You know, you have the Dokkan Fest future Androids, who are one of the best TORs in the game. So every time he comes around on rotation, if you're not running him on main rotation, or if you are, that's not going to be a struggle. There's also a couple of good just individual Android 17 units. There's also the LR Androids. 4.4 million attack stat, excuse me? What? 4.4 million. 4.4 million. This is a general pool unit that has just hit a 4.4 million attack stat. That is the same level that the LR Androids was putting out yesterday, and that's when they're facing superclass enemies where they minus the defense by 78%. Excuse me? I mean, damn. I mean, if he's putting out 4.4 million attack stat, yes, he's got attack plus 40%, but you're still talking like just under 4 mil to 4 million without the support, which is still ridiculous. So the Hellfighter 17, who gets the additional attack plus 170% with an ally who includes 17 in the name attacking in the same turn, is going to be close to a 5 million attack stat then, surely. That is honestly ridiculous. That is just generally ridiculous. We are now getting attack and defense plus 30% because of the Android 13, which we're going to rotate off. We're not going to have as much as an attack stat, but it's still going to be pretty high. I knew these 17, yeah, 3.7 mil. 3.7 million. This is a general pool unit, not even a side banner unit, let alone a Dokkan Fest and an LR. That means with no support, he should still be doing over a 3 million attack stat. That's crazy, but in terms of what he does, I'm almost speechless of how good these EZAs are. And one of the major things as well is you can run these two on the same team. They have different names, which means you can run these two on the same rotation, or have one on main rotation and one float, or have them both float. That way you have them supporting at all times. But you can run these two together and work their passive off each other. One more offensive, one more defensive. They both are 17 units. That is honestly ridiculous. Like, are you support? You're not even supporting. Like, I just had to check just in case. So these two only give additional defense for supporting, which is nice. So the 203k attack stat is just generally what he sits on. That is what he sits around. Like, that is his attack stat. No support. 203k attack stat, which for a general pool unit is actually fantastic. Of course, he's got a bit of extra defense because of defense plus 50% from the free-to-play LR androids. But a 203k attack stat is generally fantastic. We do have almost all of our links active again. We're missing Fierce Battle, which is attack plus 15%. But I am thoroughly impressed with this EZA. But in terms of the leader skill, it's not really a leader skill you're going to be using. You know, AGL and int types, key plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 90%. On super attack, he is also raising attack and defense for one turn by 30%, causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense by 50% for 3 turns. So that's going to be very handy when you take on SBR and ESBR, especially if you still need to see 3.6 mil. That's no support. 3.6 million. And it went up because, of course, he just raises attack and defense on super. He just hit a 3.6 million, then a 3.8 million attack stat. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? With no support on attack specifically, he's almost at a 4 million attack stat. That's what some Dokkan Fest are hitting. What? But as I was saying, the fact he lowers attack, he lowers defense, he greatly lowers defense on super by 50% for 3 turns could be very useful for SBR and ESBR if you haven't, especially if you haven't done the Android's ESBR stage, which, funny enough, I haven't. So I think this guy is definitely going to be coming with me when I do that. On his passive, he gets attack and defense plus 120%, gets an additional attack plus 120 when performing a super attack. I mean, that's kind of quite apparent, isn't it? You know. So there is that. All allies key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 25%, which, as I said in the beginning of the video, I quite like the fact that a lot of the Android units just generally have some form of support in their passive, like a lot of them do. You know, you have 13, you have LR androids. The LR free-to-play androids is only defense, but an extra 50% defense and harder events, especially combined with other units that support, is going to be quite nice. 19 and Giro is literally an explicit android support, which again, very nice considering how good they are. Both EZA 17 support as well. It's crazy. It's crazy how like kind of self-sustaining the Android category team is. But you also get, as I said, the additional defense plus 170% when there's another ally whose name includes 17 attacking in the same turn. He's got some quite nice links that we've already gone through. In terms of categories, not many, but a lot of them are very android based. You know, you have androids itself, siblings bond, target Goku, and corroded body and mind. You know, you probably wouldn't run them on corroded body and mind just because there's not really anyone to link him with. But in terms of the other ones, again, you can kind of get away with having them, you know, primarily android based. Even siblings bond, you know, if you're trying to kind of just pack the team out with 17 and 18 units. But I am definitely thoroughly impressed. Like, if this is the more defensive out of the two. The Hellfighter, the in-android Hellfighter 17 is actually the one who's more offensive. And the AGL one, this one, sorry, is the more defensive one and still putting out 3.6, 3.8 million attack stats. So that means the Hellfighter one must be putting out 4 milli just, you know, casually, just like that, depending on the links. I know he has like GT, etc. in some of his link skills. But that means the int one getting the additional, you know, attack plus 170 must surely be putting out 4 million attack stats, you know, just casually. That is just standard. Which again, as I said, is honestly ridiculous when you think about the type of unit, the caliber of unit these two are. These are just general pool units that have picked, you know, been given an EZA. And that's what I was saying the other day about the, literally yesterday, about the free-to-play Allo Androids EZA. No matter how old a unit is... Well, that was a little embarrassing. I didn't realise where our health was, to be honest. We are back. Got the rotation I'm looking for. So we've got the Fizz androids on rotation with us as well, giving us a 265k attack stat. We've got all of our links active, every single link active, and this is the final rotation I wanted to take a look at before we end the video. But I am incredibly impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed with this EZA. As I said, if these are the numbers this one is putting out, I can only imagine the type of numbers the Int Hellfighter one is putting out. So final attack stat is 4.7 million. 4.7 million attack stat, which is honestly just ridiculous. These EZAs are really impressive. Decent supports, good damage output. I can tell the Int one already is going to have that. Really good defense on this one, with this one being in a more defensive option. Going to be really good for SBR and ESBR. As I said, going to be really handy if you haven't completed the Android's ESBR stage yet, you know, considering he does also support other units. He does also have some pretty good defense before he even super attacks. And then after he super attacks, I don't doubt that he'll be tanking for double digits after supering. You know, having 200, just over 200k defense before he even does anything. He's going to be very handy. Now, granted, mine is 90% in the dupe system that you would have seen from the title. But even with just like one dupe, or maybe even at 55%, which I'll be quite surprised if some of you have him at 55% considering how old he is, but then you never know considering how large the general pool of units are. His numbers are still going to be very good. Very, very good. And it's going to be a lot of fun to run him with the Hellfighter 17, but I'm very impressed. This is like double trouble, you know, Jesse and James type shit. That's what this is. But let me know what you think of him down. Let me know what you think of him down in the comments. As I said, I'm thoroughly impressed. A very good EZA. A very good EZA. Androids has been shown a lot of love, and I can tell that trench coat, all that drip, definitely not gone to waste on this 17. But as I said, let me know down in the comments what you think of him. I'll see you next video, guys, and peace.